Volleyball is a fantastic sport to participate in. There's a lot of fun to be had in a volleyball game, from jumping up to block an opponent's attack to diving to the ground and keeping the ball alive.
History. In 1895, William G. Morgan, a YMCA instructor in Holyoke, Massachusetts, sought to combine parts of basketball, baseball, tennis, and handball to develop a game for his businessmen classes that would require less physical contact than basketball. Volleyball was invented by him. At that time, it called Mintonette.
Nature of volleyball. Volleyball is played in a variety of competitive formats, each with its own set of rules. There are, nevertheless, some qualities that all volleyball variations share.
All variations have the twin goal of getting the ball to land in your opponent's court while keeping it out of your own.
Every version is a team sport, which necessitates coordinating and communicating with teammates in order to achieve common goals.
Each team is given a certain amount of touches the ball before it must cross the line.
Volleyball court. Volleyball court dimensions. The volleyball court is 60 feet by 30 feet in total. The net in place in the center of the court, making each side of the net 30 feet by 30 feet. Center line. A center line is marked at the center of the court, dividing it equally into 30 feet squares, above which the net is placed.
Attack line. An attack line is marked 10 feet of each side of the center line.
Service line. A service line, the area from which the server may serve the volleyball, is marked 10 feet inside the right sideline on each back line.
The net. The net is placed directly above the center line, 7 feet 4 inches above the ground for women and 8 feet above the ground for men.
Post. Volleyball posts should be set at 36 feet apart, 3 feet further out from the sideline.
Ceiling height. The minimum ceiling height should be 23 feet, though they should preferably be higher.
The basic equipments that are used in volleyballs are ball, net and poles, knee pads, shoes, and clothings. The 6 basic volleyball skills are serving, setting, passing, blocking, spiking, and digging.
In volleyball, the serve is the act of putting the ball in a play by a player sounds simple, but actually it describes one of the most important plays in the game of volleyball. The setter position is considered to be the most important position in volleyball. The setter basically runs the team offense. Passing is often thought the most important skill in volleyball. If you can't pass the serve, then you won't ever put your team in a position to score a point.
Blocking is perhaps the least taught skill in volleyball. Players can get away with poor blocking skills because not blocking isn't going to hurt the team as much as being poor at executing other skill in volleyball.
The spike in volleyball is the way for a hitter to send a ball over the net past the block into the opposing court with force in an effort to score a point. Spike the ball past the block into an open space on opposing team's court for a point.
Digging is a pass of hard-driven ball from the other team. Like a pass, your arm position and platform remain the same.
The officiating officials in volleyball. Volleyball officials that make up the officiating crew are first referee, second referee, scorekeeper, assistant scorer, and line judges. The first referee is in charge from the beginning of the match until the end. The first referee has authority over all other members of the officiating crew. The first referee should have a talk with the second referee before the match starts, discussing issues such as pre-match protocol and anything that will help the match run more smoothly.
The second referee should establish a report with the scorekeeper and libero tracker. If the scorer and libero tracker have a problem or don't understand something, they should be comfortable enough to ask the second referee for help.
Scorekeeper. Volleyball officials. The scorekeeper's main job is to make sure the score is correct at all times. The scorekeeper uses a score sheet to keep track of the game.
Assistant scorer. Volleyball officials, the assistant scorer or libero tracker sits at the scorer's table next to the scorekeeper. The assistant scorer's main function is to record libero replacements into a libero tracking sheet.
Line judges. Volleyball officials. If only two line judges are used, they stand at the corner of the end line that is closest to the right hand of each referee, diagonally from the corner. The line judges watch the end line and sideline of their respective corners.
Volleyball rules. Here are the fundamental must-know rules of a volleyball game. Only 6 players on the floor at any given time, 3 in the front row and 3 in the back row. Points are made on every serve for the winning team of the rally. Player may not hit the ball twice in succession. Ball may be played off the net during a volley and on a serve. A ball hitting a boundary line is in. A ball is out of it hits an antennae, the floor completely outside the court, any of the net or cables outside the antennae, the referee, stand or pole, or the ceiling above a non-playable area. It is legal to contact the ball with any part of a player's body. It is illegal to catch, hold, or throw the ball. A player cannot block or attack a serve from on or inside 10-foot line. After the serve, front line players may switch positions at the net. And lastly, matches are made up of sets. The number depends on level of play. Volleyball is a great sport that can be enjoyed by people of all ages and skill levels. It can be played year-round as it can be played both indoors and outdoors. Aside from the pure enjoyment of the game, volleyball has many benefits. Volleyball is a great sport to teach life lessons that last an entire life. Any sport will help you build character and diligence, but volleyball has unique move that gives you mental, physical, and emotional skills to take with you outside the court. Of course, you learn great time management skills, sportsmanship, responsibility, and teamwork, but there's so much more you can learn within the game.